My boss fired me for customer complaints. Then I showed him the security footage and his face went white. I worked at a luxury car dealership for 3 years. Never missed a day. Top seller 2 years running. Consistent 5-star reviews. Then Marcus got promoted to manager. Marcus hated that I outsold him when we were both on the floor. He was good at schmoozing upper management, but terrible with actual customers. I focused on building real relationships. Clients came back specifically requesting me. First week as my boss, he started nitpicking everything. My tie wasn't the right shade of navy. My desk had too many personal items. I was too casual with clients, even though that approach closed deals. I ignored it. Figured he'd get over whatever ego trip he was on. Wrong. Last month, he called me into his office. HR was already sitting there with that practiced neutral expression they teach in corporate seminars. My stomach dropped. Marcus slid a folder across the desk. We've received multiple complaints about your aggressive sales tactics and unprofessional behavior with customers. I was genuinely confused. What complaints? From who? He leaned back, arms crossed. 3 separate customers in the past 2 weeks. All verbal complaints, but I documented everything in my notes. I asked to see the documentation. He tapped the folder. It's all here. Pattern of behavior. Making customers uncomfortable. Pushing too hard on financing. This was insane. I'd never had a single complaint in 3 years. Can I speak to these customers? Get their names? HR cut in. We're not obligated to disclose that information. What we need from you is acknowledgement that this behavior stops, or we'll have to let you go. I felt trapped. Then I remembered something. 6 months ago, the owner invested in a complete security overhaul. Cameras everywhere. Every angle. Audio included. I'd helped the tech guy set up the cloud backup system. I pulled out my phone. Marcus frowned. We're not done here. Give me 1 minute, I said, opening the app. Our system backed up everything for 90 days with searchable timestamps. I found last Tuesday one of the dates Marcus cited. I turned my phone around. The video showed me with a middle-aged guy in a polo shirt. I was patiently explaining the difference between lease and finance options. The customer was nodding, asking questions, laughing at something I said. At the end, he shook my hand enthusiastically. Marcus's face started changing color. I kept scrolling. Found Thursday. Another aggressive interaction. The footage showed me getting a woman coffee while she looked at paperwork. She was smiling the whole time. HR leaned forward. Where did you get this? Dealership security system. Every interaction is recorded. Then I found the really interesting footage. I'd been suspicious about Marcus's sudden complaints, so I'd done some digging the night before. 2 weeks ago, Marcus in his office, on his cell phone. I turned up the volume. His voice came through crystal clear. I need him gone by end of month. He makes me look bad. Just document whatever you need to document. Customer complaints, attitude problems, I don't care. Make it stick. The room went silent. You could hear the AC humming. Marcus stood up. That's taken out of context. There's more, I interrupted. I showed them another clip. Marcus at lunch with another manager laughing. I'm building a file on him. 3 more weeks and HR will have enough to cut him loose. The HR rep's face went from neutral to mortified. She wasn't in on it, just being used as the weapon. I looked at Marcus. You want to explain the context? He didn't answer, just stared at the table. I forwarded everything to corporate, then to the owner, then to my personal email as backup. HR asked me to step outside while they discussed next steps. I waited in the hallway for 20 minutes. When they called me back in, Marcus was gone. The HR rep looked exhausted. We're placing Marcus on immediate administrative leave pending investigation. We apologize for the situation. 48 hours later, Marcus was fired. Not just fired, escorted out by security with his belongings in a cardboard box. The owner called me personally, asked if I wanted to file a wrongful termination claim since technically the firing had been processed. I said no, I just wanted to do my job. A week later, they offered me Marcus's position. Better title, 20% raise, my own office. I accepted. My first day as manager, I found Marcus's documentation folder in the desk drawer. Page after page of fabricated complaints about me. Dates, times, detailed notes, all fiction. I shredded every page.